Well, hello. Okay, so this is lesson 3 of the agreements, the 4 agreements from Don Miguel Ruiz. So, agreement number 3, don't make assumptions. Now, you can see why we got to remind ourselves of these agreements every so often. So I've just loved coming back to them because, I mean, although I'm pretty darn good at doing this stuff because I've been doing it for so long, I still have to remind myself. So, you know, we're not perfect, but we want to try and be better. So why do we do this? We have to prevent suffering and problems. And you'll find once you start being aware of this, conscious of this, you'll see where you could have gone down a bad lane if you didn't clarify. So here's what we do. We make up what we think somebody else is thinking. And don't tell me you haven't done it, because I know you have, because I have, and we're human and we make these mistakes. So, and because I'm aware of it, I see it all the time. Like talking to my girlfriends and stuff, they'll be like, well, I think that he da 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 da. And I'm like, no. You can't think you know what he's thinking. You have to ask him what he's thinking. Because we can't assume. We cannot make assumptions. We can, but it's not going to help you it's not going to help you. So, or we create the assumption of we think we know why people do what they do. Like, oh, we probably just did this because da da da. Oh, she probably just did that. So the second you're saying probably, I bet, any of those little words that say, it's not too clear. It could go multiple ways if you actually looked at it. So, the thing about it is you actually believe your assumptions. And that's where we get into trouble, because we think we're right. And remember, we think everyone sees the world the way we do, but they don't. And we don't see the world as it is. We see it as we are. So, there's a lot of reasons why we tend to assume, and until we just stop it, it will be better. So, here's a question for you. Have you ever thought somebody should have acted a certain way? Well, because they know you, right? Like, how dare they not know what to do because, well, they know me. And, that it's just a cause for problems, just plain and simple. So basically, to summarize what to do with this is, of course, if you don't understand something, you have to ask. Ask for clarification. Just say, I'm curious. Why did you do that? Or what did you mean by that? Clarity. Otherwise, we're in our assumption mind. And then step 2, keep doing that. Keep asking. Because in any sort of transformation or, reaching to be something better than we were yesterday, we're not used to this. I mean, if we were already good at this, you wouldn't even be watching this. And I wouldn't have to remind myself about this all the time. So we don't do it naturally until we use that muscle enough, until it becomes strong enough that now we're just consciously, boom, we have a new pattern. So it's just practice. And start looking at when you're thinking things, or you're thinking what somebody is thinking, or why they did what they did. Just wonder, is that my story I'm telling myself? Am I making up their story for them, thinking I'm right? Or do I need to extend a hand and be like, oh, hey, I was just curious, why did you do that? Or, Brene Brown always says it like, what is the story you're telling yourself? Because it's not always correct. So always ask questions. Always ask. Clarify. And that's it. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. And have a great, great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.